Okay, hi everybody. It's the 12th of July. I do not even know where the whole start of July is even going. Just a little bit of housekeeping before we get started. Just a massive reminder, the National UK Conference tickets are available. I don't know if the first 1,500 have been sold yet. We've not been told, so I would highly recommend, if you haven't got your tickets, I would super get like a jump on that, because there's still an opportunity to get the Arbonne branded bag for the first 1,500 people that got their tickets. Just massively can't recommend that event enough. And if you want your business to kind of move forward in whatever which way, you really want to be getting on that training, because it's going to be so many amazing speakers, and we have Jay Shetty, which is just insane for the amount of money for the ticket price. And also AIT, you know, that is such an incredible incentive trip and absolutely available and accessible for us all to earn, which we're going to kind of talk a little bit about tonight and how we can do that. So just before we get started, our energy has been this weekend has been a bit of an emotional roller coaster, not just with the football, we were talking about the football, but with the fact that we had our first in-person, so the area managers and VPs had our first in-person event after what seems like years. It was just quite emotional, to be honest. And it was almost like we just needed that to the togetherness of that, and what we had was just so incredible. And I could talk all day, but I just wanted to perhaps pick on a few of the guys that actually went to that event and just sort of get them to share maybe 30 seconds of what they really took from it, because I can talk vision all day long, but it's nice to hear from everyone else. So Hannah, could you just perhaps 30 seconds of like what you loved or took away from the weekend being in person with everyone, being your first Arbonne event in person actually?
Yeah, I know, it was absolutely amazing. So nice to be around people as well. But my biggest takeaway, I think, was and I think every trainer mentioned it, is to be consistent and like don't give up in the good times. I know, you don't like that word, do you? But to just not give up even when the going gets tough, just to stick at it and stay consistent. So I think that was one of my biggest takeaways.
Amazing. Do you want to share a little bit about what you loved?
Yeah, I obviously loved being back with everybody because the energy was so high, and just being around people that, to be honest, even I've only met them online, but it felt like I knew them forever. So it was great. It was no weird introductions. It was like, how are you? I've not seen you for ages, and actually you've never met them in person, which is really funny. But my biggest thing is, as much as they said consistency, which they did, and like Han says, I don't like that word, but it's only because it's one of my weaknesses that I'm turning into a strength. That every single trainer basically really pushed the fact that if this business isn't fun, you're not doing it right. And when it becomes hard, when you feel like it's stressful and overwhelming, you get that feeling on your chest, like you feel like you're rushing to do it and you're stressed to do it. And all of them were saying, it's fun. It's fun to help other people. Get excited, and excitement and energy is QV. So have fun with it. Never stop having fun with it, and you're always going to win. And that was my biggest takeaway.
Amazing, thank you. Yeah, what about you, Simone? We've got Simone on with us, our amazing sideline sister.
Thank you for inviting me. Really, mine was why, why, really reevaluate why you're doing it. I feel like you have to do this probably every 6 months, I would say. Just reevaluate your goals and why are you actually doing this business. What is the reason why you said yes? Because I think we forget, or if we've reached that goal of saying, you want to earn this much money, okay, but why do you want to earn that money? Dig deep. And I was like, okay, because then that gave me my fire back, because we were speaking, I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen the transition within the car journey to just I'm lost. I think I'll just start taking a step back and just doing my orders to region, here I come. Do you know what I mean? It's a big difference. But yeah, she made me think of the last lady. She made me think about my parents a lot. I definitely want to help them. They've done amazing for me. So I asked my dad I want to say, I was like, what would be your dream car to drive? And he was like, I've always wanted to drive a Jag. I was like, all right, I'm gonna get you a Jag. So I found new wise too.
Yeah, I think that's the thing, isn't it? We constantly think like, why are we doing this? And we feel like it's about money, like to leave a job or whatever it may be, because we think our one is a replacement for something. But if there's no limits on anything, wouldn't it be the most amazing thing? This girl wants to be able to give back to her mum and dad. She was saying, wasn't she, that the reason it has to go beyond money. Money provides you with something, but the reason I'm doing this is to give a better life to my children, or to be able to experience things with them that I may not be able to, or to be able to, why wouldn't I want to be able to, I'd love to be able to get my mum retired and let her come and, you know, help me out with the kids, and she's not having to work until retirement age. It provides those opportunities, exactly. And it's almost like, if things weren't limitless, if there were no limits on anything, what would it be? And to almost get back into that, like, why can you not have that with Arbonne? Because you absolutely can. And that just felt so much lighter and more hungry about this. So it was a phenomenal day. And I can't wait to go to more events with all of you guys. I just wanted you to hear that. Some people are like COVID babies on here and haven't like seen anyone or experienced an Arbonne event at all. So it's really, you know, just stay in the game and stay, you know, get on the trainings and stay hungry, because it's that keeps you going, and you will achieve and have everything that you want. Just reevaluate that why. Absolutely. Okay, so onto the training. Thank you guys for doing that. So Emma and I were having a chat on the van. So when you go to these events as well, you have the best conversations, because we were talking about what could we do, what do people want, what do people need, and we thought these trainings would be better suited, not all the time, but to have some actual action in terms of like in-person training where you're doing the do while we're on the call, because that's how we move forward. It's all right having the training, and then we're like, go off and do it, and then life gets in the way, and then we don't do it, and then we procrastinate, and then the weeks come and we've forgotten what that training was even about, and nothing ever progresses. So we were talking about Boards, which is an app that has been, I don't know if people have heard it or been thrown around. A few links have been shared. Emma shared a link with us for Be Well. And the simplicity of what this is providing information, or having information stored. So when we go ahead and move forward with parties, events, messages for business asks, messages for 30 days, it's all saved in a place where you literally can get to your DMO and think, what am I doing? I'm going to be introducing somebody to take a look at the business. I'm going to be asking someone to host me a party. And you literally have the invite templates, all of the information saved, stored in your phone, like in this app, that's just done for you. So there's no real excuse for procrastination or thinking you can't do something. So we're going to be going through it right now. So the first thing we want to be doing is getting your phone out, and we need to download the app called Boards. So Emma, do you want to just share? Emma's going to be my little sharing buddy. Share your screen and just show what the Boards app looks like, if you haven't got it already. It should just be a white, I think it's a white background with the word Boards on it. I think, Cara, you've managed to download it now, haven't you? Yeah. There we go. Yeah, so it's just that one there on near the bottom.
Sorry, I'm muting myself. I didn't realise I was muted. So can you see my arrow?
Yes, yeah.
So there, it's just that little white one there. No, I can't click, but on this bit. Yeah, literally just looks like that. Little white one. I've got far too many apps. Ignore my Domino's app. I swear I'm healthy.
I was looking for Tinder.
Don't tell Luke that. See, why is it?
It gets dangerous now. Don't be. I hope you're not been slagging us off or anything. Any messages popping up on your phone.
You're going to see all my new skin stuff. Sorry.
Brilliant. Right. Okay. Has everyone got that app? Is it downloaded? Give us a thumbs up if you're good. Cara's good. Simone, it's downloaded. Hannah, yeah. Bex, you might just have to pop in the chat. Nikki in the chat, let us know if you've got yours. Should be good. Okay, let's go forward to the next bit then. Yeah, Mickey's got it. Fab. Okay, so the next thing we want to be doing notes here, is once you've downloaded it, there should be sort of an access, and I don't know if it comes up with a message once you go into the app that asks for access to your keyboard. Yeah, so you want to be saying yes to that. Cara, you just have to nod if it's showing that for you. I know you're Samsung, aren't you? Oh, Beck's multitasking, bless her.
I think I've done it. I'm not all sure. I think
You've done it already. Okay, if not, we can go back to that. So everyone's okay at that stage, yeah? Fab. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do then now is I'm going to send in our WhatsApp group a party template. So I'm going to share this link and you want to upload this. So let me show how to do that. It's going into our Heart Nation WhatsApp now. So just click on the link and then that should send you to your app with it installed. Just give me a thumbs up if you can see. It should say Messenger/WhatsApp party product mixture once you're in the app. Oh, do they need to register for the app? Yeah, you might need to actually just register for it, sorry.
They should have been prompted to register with their email, and that's the same email you use whenever you're sent a board link. So whenever you're sent a board link, it will take you straight to a little, like, on an internet page on their, basically their website, that gives you a box to input the email that you use as your login, and that's how it links it up to the board,
Yeah.
your board, on that board.
So they just need to just spend some time just registering that, do they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Simone's
got it, and you've got the messenger party up there on your board. Yeah, that's it. Fab. Got like a little clover, 4-leaf clover as the symbol. Yeah. I can't see Cara. How are you doing, Cara?
Yeah, she's doing. What about Hannah? Are you all right, Han?
Who is now? Cara is.
Yeah, I just had to sign up quickly, so I'm just.
All right.
I think I'm there. 1 sec.
For anyone who is a square, please ignore my notifications when I'm swiping through this.
Probably look like my phone.
Oh, look, seen down here. Where is it? Hang on. Look at my emails.
That was bad. That is. You just need to delete and start again.
I didn't realise if I went online, I can just mark them all as unread. I didn't know I could do that, so I just need to do that as read, even. You know,
I feel like you just need to delete them. I couldn't handle that they're all in your inbox.
It's all individual, though.
Right. Are you all right then, Han? Have you got that?
Yeah, all sorted. Thank you.
Fab. Right. Do you want to just go into this party and just show what it is and how it works for us?
Yeah. Okay, so you go in boards and you guys can see, I have a lot more boards on at the moment, but we'll get to that bit in a minute. You click the one you want, and if you've already had a look, you'll see that there's a message template that Jade's done for you. And then there is party posts that Jade has also done for you. Okay, so they're all there. Now, say for example, you wanted to do a WhatsApp party. You go to your group, and I'm going to use the Heart Nation as an example. You go to your group and you click as if you're going to type. So you click here and you'll see a little world in the bottom left. Click it, and across the top, there's all your boards that appear. Has everybody got that? Simone saying yes or no? 1 second, okay. So you literally click on it, and there are your folders that are already on the board, okay? So then what you do is you just start uploading like you normally would. So for example, I'm going to use the Keep Calm. With pictures, with all of it, it's like a copy and paste scenario. So you just go in and paste it, and then you can write your text as well, Okay.
Sorry, could you show me the sample again when you type?
Yeah.
Because I
So
can't seem to get that on mine.
go into, as if you're going to type,
Yep.
you go into the little world in the bottom left.
Where's the world?
Ours changes our keyboard. What phone have you got, Cara?
Samsung.
How do you change your keyboard to like, how do you change your keyboard to like the symbols and all that sort of stuff? So if you wanted to add an exclamation mark, is it already on your keyboard, or you have to change your keyboard?
I just press the little bit at the bottom and it changes them all. Oh, you can't really see that, can you?
Mickey, have you got a Samsung?
No,
No.
I have an iPhone.
iPhone. Show us your phone. Can you just
Put your phone up to the screen again, Cara, for me.
I'm going to pin you.
Okay, across the top,
Mm-hmm.
what do all those symbols mean? Because I think it might be one of them.
Well, I went into the little dots, but it didn't come up with boards. I thought maybe it would come up with boards.
Words for teens.
It kind of comes up and it says standard keyboard, one-handed keyboard, or floating keyboard.
It would be something in there. I wonder if your keyboard, boards is attached to your keyboard.
I've got it.
Oh,
I just pressed the button and it came up. I don't know.
Fab.
just try and remember whatever you did.
Oh, I don't know. Okay, thank you.
So, like I said, you go across and you literally add however you want to. When you go into Ask Hostess, because there's only one message there, it will just automatically copy and paste that. So I don't know if anyone saw that happen. I'm just going to go back. Have a play with this. Even if you wanted to send it to me or Jade, have a play. But it's just there for you. You copy and paste it and it's done. And it's all in folders, which I find really, really useful, because you know how it is. Somebody wants a picture, or you're trying to look for a particular picture to send somebody. You just go, this is taking forever to delete, sorry guys. You just go into your camera roll and you're searching and scrolling for ages for that particular picture. Well, you can lump them all in these categories, in these folders, and just be there for you whenever you need them. It's like a dream. And Jade's put together this WhatsApp party, so you've always got a WhatsApp party to use if you want to. This is ridiculous. I'm just going to...
So thanks, Em. Yeah, so just in a nutshell, and to really explain the importance of kind of finding new clients, the whole idea around AIT is to find new clients and to get preferred client orders, which is kind of the nature of the business. If we're doing a little bit of that, selling product, sharing and recommending products to new people, existing people, that's how our business moves forward, and that's how we're going to get repeat clients that will try new things, love it, fall in love with it, because it's so hard not to fall in love with the Arbonne products, and then rebuy. So if I just take, for example, what a WhatsApp party is, for me, in my eyes, a WhatsApp party or a messenger party is a way of exposing individual or smaller packages, more simply put, to people to share an offer or something. It's not necessarily selling massive big packages, 30 days to healthy living. It's more how you would say, you know, here's a mascara, or this is what we've got, and some images of what that product is. And someone might be interested in just buying the odd thing through that party. It's a bit of fun. There's a little quiz or a little competition at the end. And if we put it in terms of AIT, for every 750 QV, so preferred client QV, that's 25 points. So just imagine if you're doing, say, 2 of these events a week, say 2 parties a week, it literally takes you 20 minutes. All the posts are in there done. You don't need to find your images. You don't need to look at your text. On average, 750 PQV is about 15 products. So if you have 15 people in there and everyone just purchases one thing on average, you know, obviously every QV is different, that's 750 QV just from doing that. So the importance of this is so good, and I find that a lot of clients will buy one thing to test the brand. They'll fall in love with it, and then they'll they'll become clients for life. They'll rebuy other things and expand. So they're really, really useful. This party I've done is an example one. You are more than welcome to use it, have it. It's just one that I've done in the past with a mixture of products, but it's to show you that you could also create party 1, party 2, party 3, party 4, create your own in the same way that I've done mine, and then it's done. You know, you can create it how you want to do it. Does that make sense to everyone what that is and how to use it? And then also you think images are off your phone, text off your phone, it's in one place. And like Emma says, when people are asking for info or you're about to host a party, you don't have to be prepped, it's already there, kind of a thing. So we're going to put into action, before we move on to the next section, getting going with this, because we need to be booking in events. The way that we book in events or one-to-ones is how we meet new people, it's how we network. The whole industry is network marketing. So I'm going to put a timer on for 2 minutes, and I want you to go through. I'm going to personally, you can do this in any which way. I want you to think of somebody now who you're going to ask to host you a WhatsApp party or a messenger party. And all they have to do is add 10 to 15 people of their friends, where you can offer them exclusive discounts on this evening to whoever friends they want to invite. And I'm personally going to look through my Insta stories and see who's looking at my Insta stories to find somebody there. And I'm going to send a message now in 2 minutes. We're going to send the message. The outcome doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if they reply, don't reply. It's a yes or a no. But we want to make a start booking things in. So is everyone up for the challenge? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Right. So let us share. I'll put the timer on, but you might want to turn the volume down so you can see it. Let's get a timer up. This is how we beat procrastination, when we know we're against the clock. Should have had this ready, sorry. 2 minutes. Gosh. I've got good internet. Oh, I'm on Wi-Fi, that's why. Oh my gosh, I hope I've not cut out. Right, that's better. Stand by, everybody. Should be singing now, shouldn't I? 2 minute timer. Here we go. Oh, there is no sound. Okay, let's go. 2 minutes. Oh, hang on. Oh, how did we get on? Did you get your message sent? Fab. Okay, so that is done now. Like you've done some action, and really it shouldn't take that long. I just send a voice note, and asking people to host is a really great way of meeting new people that potentially, you know, would take a look at the business further down the line once you build that rapport with them. Okay, so Emma, do you want to take back over? I'm going to stop sharing, and for you to, oh gosh, was I actually showing my screen then? Oh, you can see it. Sorry, my screen's cracked and I can't stop. There we go.
Okay, right.
Yeah, go through the next section with us.
Let me just share my screen again, because we're actually going to do a board. You're going to make your own, and I'm going to show you how. And it's going to be the best thing ever for you, because you're going to put the absolute musts that you need all the time in there. Now, obviously, this board can be edited and adjusted and updated at all times, okay? So just be warned. But when you go into your boards, you'll see my board at the top. I seem to have two. I think it's accidentally did two. Does everyone have my board at the top? Yeah? So go in, and it's blank, right? I want you to go to the arrow at the bottom right, press, and make your first folder. And I want you to name it My Story. And press done. Then hit back. So it appears like that. Then I want you to do another folder and call it My I Story. Oops. We'll get there in a minute. Done, and hit back. So right now, that's what your board should look like. Yeah, everyone else's board look like that? Yep. Okay. Next one, next folder. I want you to put my favorite products, MTPs. So I don't know about anybody else, but I find that if I have to meet the product sheets on hand all the time for my favorite products and products I'm talking about, it saves me so much time and hassle. Okay, so do that and hit back. Okay, next folder. I want you to put business asks. Oh, that's appropriate, the little emoji. Right. Hit back. Then another one, 30-day asks. Hit back. Another one, oh, like the flag. Package prices. And summaries. Done. Hit back. Business launch asks, invites even. Done. And hit back. And last one, product asks. Done, and hit back. Does everyone's screen now look like mine? I can give you a minute.
I forgot to hit back, so it was making like a folder in a folder in a folder.
Oh no, you can't. Have you found, if you get how to delete them?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I'm nearly done though.
I think I've done it wrong as well. Mine are all appearing along here. Oh God, where's my camera? Mine are all appearing.
Okay, I think you've made 100 boards, Simone. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm
Right.
making it
So when you're on your main page like that, Simone.
like that. That one.
Okay, now go into your bottom right and click the plus sign.
Add it there.
Add folder.
Add folder there.
And name it the first one. So
My story. I just have to take a picture and then come back and do it so I don't hog up your time.
have you done it now?
And then press done at the top, yeah?
Yeah? So the reason I'm making you make this is because when somebody makes a board, you can't edit it. You can only edit the boards that you make, okay? So we will share all of our boards with you, all the ones that come across, but all you'll be able to do, you'll only be able to edit that text or that picture if you take it out of the app, like once it's in the WhatsApp, once it's in your Facebook party, whatever it is you decide to use it on. So having your own personal to you means that you can add, take away stuff, add as much as you want, take away as much stuff as you want, whenever you want. And it just helps so much. All of this is saved in my notes, and I have to search particular words every single time to find it. So for me, this is a dream. And what I'm going to do in a minute is I've got a whole script from Sarah Dunning that you can put in these categories. We're not going to do, well, we can do some of it now, but obviously we're conscious of time. We've only got 10 minutes for training, or 12 to be exact. So it's going to take a while, but I'm going to send you all the whole script. I want you to go through it and categorize where you want them messages. And maybe when somebody then sends a message in the WhatsApp group that you like the sound of, you put it into one of your categories. Remember, you can always add categories all the time. So if there's a different category you want to ask, do it. Something that I found really, really, really handy when I started the business was my story and my I story. Because I don't know about you, but so many people say, so what made you do it? If you've got your story written, you don't have to rethink about rewriting it every single time. You can edit it to this person you're talking to. And that's where my story at the top left, the first box comes in, and it's really important because it explains who you are, especially to somebody who you might not know. It gives them an insight. Then my I story is for you to record a 1-minute video explaining what the business has done for you, why you joined, and how much it's changed things for you. Make it 1 minute because for a few reasons. Number one, some people might not watch a video about you talking about yourself much longer than that. Number two, when you're sending in Messenger, in Facebook messages, in Instagram messages, 1 minute is usually your limit. It may let you go over a bit, but 1 minute is usually your limit. And it's just really handy to have. If you want somebody to get to know you a little bit better, a little more personally, and see that sometimes you are a real person and they're not just talking to somebody who might be a catfish, if that's what they think, this video is a really good way to do it. Having these categories there, when you see them, it will always force you to remember to do it. And that's the important part. You should really, really do it. Obviously, my favorite product, the product sheets. On the Be Well board, there is already a section for this. So I will send you the Be Well board as well to add to your stories. But I have loads of Meet the Product sheets on my phone that I will send in the WhatsApp for you to put in here. And you add as much as you want or as little as you want. But really, it's handy to have as many as possible in there. Business asks, this is where your templates are going to go for some business ask messages. Again, there's about 6 or 7 in the the Sarah Dunning message I'm going to send you. It's this big script she wrote out for loads of different scenarios. So work your way through it and see which ones you like the most. Again, there's 30-day asks in there. There's package prices and summaries in there, because how handy is it to just say, right, there's a 30-day summary, there's the price, send it to them, without you having to write it out every single time. Business launch invites and product asks exactly the same. This script I'm going to send you has got lots of them in there. So just take your time, go through it and just categorize it, because I promise you it will save you so much time. And yes, some of my WhatsApp groups are named really, really weird things. So because I'm conscious of time, I'm going to send that now, and I'll send some Meet the Product sheets through as well. But does anyone have any questions about what they can do, what they can't do, how it's working? Is everyone like up and running to this point on their boards? Yeah?
I think it's so useful, because we often get, don't we, in the WhatsApp group, does anyone have a message template for asking someone to take a look at the 30 days? Does anyone have, I know sometimes when someone says, yeah, okay, so what's the cost? Or what's my process, for the 30 days? I'm like, would you take a look at information? And they say, yeah, sure. Great, here's a video. Like, you've then got the next message to almost send them it's systemized. And then you've got like the message that breaks down all of those things that Emma said. Or you know, the parties and stuff, if we can get those set, it's not just for parties, but if you can get things set up that suit, I know Hannah has done parties taken from smalls, haven't you, in the past, or you've done it in a different way. You can so use this like to create your own board, and we can each share, like, this is a board, here's, you know, here's my board for, here's one of my parties, you can share it with the team, and we can all have a mixture, you know. But ultimately, you know, you might want to be creating your own. It's really, really great to do that. I feel like everything is in one place, and I'm not having to go into my notes to copy and paste the text and then go and find it, the photo from my 10,000 photos in my camera roll. So I love it. Thank you so much, Emma, for showing me this.
One other thing I will just do as well, I'm just going to show you all how you share your board, because if you ever create a board that you think somebody might want, it's really simple to share, but I'm going to do it by sharing the Be Well board right now, so you can download that to your keyboards. So you see the boards, you just go straight to your board. So I'm going to go to Be Well. You top right with a little person and the plus, you just press it, share invite link. It's that simple. Go to WhatsApp. And where is the Heart Nation group on? There we go. I'm going to share it there. And then you just download it exactly the same way that you did Jade's. Okay, it's really simple. The Be Well one is really, really handy. You've got a 15-minute party in there with post images and post text to go with each one. The amount of stuff, you've got packages in there. You've got extra promo material. You've got message templates. You've got meet the product sheets. There's so much in there, and it's just so, so handy that it's done. Another one, I'm trying to find the other one for it at the moment. We got some June new products, incentives and events, and it was for every country. Now, it was an MVP who did this, and I haven't seen if anyone's done the July one yet. However, June at a glance, and it just had the global, like all the changes, all the incentives that were on. And then in the UK, it had like literally all the offers, but the UK prices, the offers and everything. And it was just really handy to keep on my keyboard. So it's that simple. The 1330 challenge, Jade and I are going to work on and maybe make another one, because that one's actually not the best. So yes, I think that covers absolutely everything for you, because it is a simple app, but it's just so, so handy. Does anyone have any questions for me?
Can you go back to the boards? Because I think I was finishing to add a few and I lost. There you go. Thank you. Right
No
here.
problem.
Whilst Mickey's just copying that, I'll just say, just touching on the events thing, if you really consider, like, if you're a bit nervous about doing a certain event, these events are so fun and fast paced. The WhatsApp parties, messenger parties, you don't have to worry about going live, particularly if you're new. And what happens is that person, by being a host, is going to invite 10 to 15 people that you don't know. And at the end, you could pop in there, you know, if anyone would be happy to host me something similar, you can invite your 10 friends. I can get them exclusive discount. And as a thank you, I'll offer you a free gift. So when you keep thinking, I've only got so many friends to ask to host me something, you only really have to ask one person that's going to introduce you to 10 to 15 new people. You can ask each of those that's going to introduce you to 10 to 15 people, that's going to introduce you to 10 to 15 people. And actually 5,000 QV in a month. Say you're doing 750 QV per party, it's only 6 to 7 of those events, and they last 20 minutes. You could easily do like 2 a night, and that's 7 parties a month. You know, if you did 3 a week, you've only got to do them in the first couple of weeks of your month, and that's like you achieving that QV, and you're finding new faces, new network that you can kind of cultivate those relationships and pop them into your, you know, get them transferred into your Facebook group and show them what you're about in there. I just think they're so powerful and should just not be underestimated. And I think with this now, like, you might not want to use the post that I've popped in, but at least it's going to give you a really good example of something that I do. You can either use that party straight off the cuff and it's done for you, or, you know, copy and paste that into your own board and recreate some new posts that you might want to do.
Something else we can do as well that worked good for Jade, Rachel and I when we were actually started doing this is you can join together, because if there's a couple of people commenting, it encourages other people to comment as well. So if, say, for example, Simone and I could join up, a beautician and a hairdresser, and focus on those particular things. So Simone's clients have got the knowledge of a hairdresser and my clients have got the knowledge of a beautician as well as us. And like Hannah Hannah and Jade could join up, and Jade could do skincare, and Hannah's knowledge of nutrition. If you wanted to join up so that you felt like there was a bit more expert in there, that's good too, because obviously the more people in there commenting and doing ordering products encourages other people to do the same. It's a bit like the McDonald's thing, isn't it? They hired people to sit in there. People thought, oh, people are in there now, we better go in. So it's all about, if someone's doing it, other people are going to do it, and if they see people ordering, they're going to see them ordering. And I don't know why this keeps doing that.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Emma. Thank you for your help and sharing your screen today. That's been really useful, showing your phone. Didn't know you could do that. And thank you guys for getting on. You're going to get some answers back about these events. We're going to get some QV through, and it's going to be so exciting. So we'll go over now to the 9 o'clock training, a couple of minutes. Carol's training, she's incredible. So yeah, make sure you get on that, and we'll see you all very soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye.